Villarreal striker Tani Oluwaseyi. And Jonathan David remains a key question. So we are underway from BMO. Richie Laryea continues to play in that left back role in the absence of Alphonso Davies. Here's Liam Miller. Miller's cross with his right boot comes right towards the keeper. In the heart of Canada's biggest city. Flores looks for this ball. Fati is there, plays this ball back, and that's Abdi. Abdi of Nice runs into trouble with Liam Miller, does have some support, and it's clear. Gathered by the Tunisians and lifted forward. Then Farhat taken down, and Keylor Herrera made his debut against Haiti. Played 18 minutes, so his first start for country. Ball into the penalty area and taken on goal, and a fine save by Shamat as he went down to steer that off. The game's first as we cross into the 6th minute, and there is Tani Oluwaseyi in his 23rd appearance for Canada. Here's the opportunity from Ben Farhat, who also made his Tunisia debut against the Haitians. This is the ball into the penalty area. And then Saturday, there's this corner kick that's played short. Liam Miller's cross in is headed on by Flores in his first start for Canada. Will play this ball in, and it's almost behind us from Toronto's BMO Field. Abdi with Liam Miller pressing. Nice defender does well to get away from pressure. However, Tunisia tries to play out of the back. Appearances for the side on France's Côte d'Azur. Another corner kick, already the 3rd of this match. Leaves off to Sigur. In the middle, Kone. Strong on the touch, loses possession. Tunisia looking to operate on the counter-attack, and that just might be what they have. And Crepeau comes way out. Delivers that away from Talib. 18th minute, Flores beats one man into the middle. Saliba looks to play across to Kone. The two Quebecois midfielders just a foul to prevent another counter-attack, and perhaps Kone fortunate not his last 3 matches on home soil. Flores dribbling into the penalty area. A neat crossover, and this one stays in play according to Keylor Herrera. Close play along the byline. Now an opportunity for Tunisia, and they do have players running forward quickly, including Talif. Ball played over. Ben Slimane into the arms. Ben Slimane, who plays with Norwich City in the English Championship. Dangerous goal scorer. And the ball ever window is also unavailable. Luc de Fougerolles, the young defender, also working his way back. You get the idea. Canada thin when it comes to defenders. Here's Flores. A ball is into David. Back to Oluwaseyi in the volley. Desperately to contribute offensively, and a key start here for Canada's number 12. It's David to Oluwaseyi in just 2022. Has since been in and out of the Canadian national team, but an opportunity for redemption for Kamal Miller. Here's a chance for Canada, led by David. Liam Miller is it. Miller, a drive and a save. Pushed away. Second wave of this attack. Flores, Saliba. Nathan Saliba into Tani. A quick little ball, not cleared. Third opportunity, still controlled by the Canadians. Kone goes down. A drive towards the goal. And Shamat sees it over top of the bar with another stop. A Canadian fan holding their breath now. Time there's an injury, or a potential injury, is 2 number 8s with Saad and Kone. The kick of the half for Canada. Flores' ball spitting into the penalty area, headed on towards goal. On Talif's foot, here's the opportunity here. Headed on by Oluwaseyi and touched slightly by Kamal Miller. A real opportunity to open the score. The Scarborough, Ontario native, just east of downtown Toronto. Laryea is forward. Flores looking into the penalty area. He has been dangerous. Spins this ball in. Looking at Oluwaseyi. David, Saliba, Laryea. Flores now with time and space. Marcelo Flores Right-footed cross is a good one, headed away on a half clearance. Waterman comes up, misses on the challenge, and this could be trouble. Miller has to hurry back, takes out his man, and Tunisia is free in. Talif on a 2-on. Oh, what a stop! Liam Miller comes back. Injury after injury. Look at the space he makes up. The pass is poor. The pass is very poor across from Talif. If it's on the money, it's in the back of the goal for Haram, without a doubt. Rasad, excuse me. But just enough time. Free kick up. Sigur does well. They head that away on the volley. It's scuffed into the ground between these two sides. Larea. Fati watches on. Larea's ball into Saliba. Saliba, his cross headed away and taken back. However, not for long. Once again, it is Flores with Larea. Larea and Flores have worked nicely down this left side for Canada so far in this first half, but so far have not been able to provide any goals. Will be once again, it is Flores for the 5th time from the corner. Lifts the ball high up, and this loses possession, wins it back. Miller, Kone, David plays to Ismail Kone, and Kone bumped from the back. And that is the end of half number 1 at 0-0 between Canada and Tunisia. Honored there, taking in a bit of. So it looks like 2 changes for Tunisia at halftime, with Sebastian Tunekti, Celtic, in the Scottish Premiership, a teammate of injured Canadian Alistair Johnson. The Canadians quickly reacting to that, and Ayari has picked up a yellow card for this rather reckless chap. Closely. This ball up once again, headed down by Abdi, an attempt that goes high. Ayari into the middle. Skiri taken off the ball. Canada with numbers coming forward, including Richie Larea. Skiri trying to backtrack on the Toronto FC defender. Larea with some good footwork. Larea still, and Skiri finally catches up. Another one that we call questionable. The other substitute plays over into the middle, going down, played towards goal, and that one Ayari just missing. Tunekti sets him up, substitute to substitute, as Tunekti's ball comes right into the middle, and the Celtic man lays this off. Miller trying to round the corner. Ball is into the middle, spilled by the keeper, but saved by Tunisia's back line and calmly played forward to Saad. Saad, Tunekti. Seeing the Canadian press, and Tunekti does well. This one will be a caution given to Joel Waterman. As Waterman. There's Liam Miller's chance here, and it's spilled. Day is done through 57 minutes. Domestic League. Make his way into the touchline. Foot is in. Julius also into the match. Some trickery here off of this free kick. Flores' ball is in. Up comes the Tunisian back line. And Jefferson. Preston North End striker is in. Ball lifted towards now the second rung on the ladder. Fighting for a spot at another World Cup. Stade Tunisien, but on loan from Paris Saint-Germain. The French Giants. He is certainly one to watch as well. Ben Hamida. Ball forward. Tunekti. Celtic attacker will lay this off. Skiri puts his right boot behind it, instead lays this off. Ayari does well to get around into the penalty area, goes down, and it's going to be The ball over the line, and now some jostling here as Ayari is to Lorea. Ayari with some good speed. Flores as well. Ayari goes down looking for the penalty and drops in a heap right on top of the ball. And Richard Lorea says, time to give it back. And Hamida. Forward. Ball into Lorea. Lorea. Kadira keeping pace. Richard Lorea's ball, a good one, and it splits between. Listen. Canada has a couple of players in the penalty box, but no one on the other end. Here's Ayari. Ayari delivers a ball. High, lifted to Tunekti. Once again, the two substitutes combining. Across the pitch. Tunekti goes down. Canada. Now it's Canada's turn, though, to win back possession and start to gain some momentum. Flores shakes a tackle, shakes another tackle. Marcelo Flores into the penalty area, run off the ball. David, no foul given there either. Ball is still in the penalty area, rather. Kadira's time in this match has come to an end. Paris Saint-Germain and the French Giants. Canada pushing for a goal. There's Flores into the penalty area. He's been good in his first Canada start. Jefferson lays this off, an attempt at goal. As Flores once again creating. He is a very dangerous weapon. Jefferson, nice layoff, and it is Osorio trying to just opt for power here, but Seagull. Miller. Derek Cornelius to his feet. Miller, fancy footwork, and Miller is going to be shown a card for embellishment. What a turn of events. Miller thought he had drawn the penalty. So had Jeff set to deliver with his right boot. A corner kick near post and pushed on by Miller. Long strides again from the attacker. Jefferson delivers the ball over to Ali Ahmed. Ahmed with Osorio. Ahmed again into the penalty area. Looks to strike. Ahmed, who has grown into a virtual lock for Canada. Russell Rowe wins this ball back with a bit of help. Hoylett will take an attempt at goal. So for a foul. Hoylett plays to Jason Russell Rowe. Jason Russell Rowe into the penalty area. The cross is in once again. One-year-old Marshall Ruddy given away by Tunisia as Ali Ahmed, who's terrific on the press. A misplay though from Sigor, and this could be costly. Once again, here come the Tunisians. Tunekti is in. Sigor catches up. Tunekti facing some contact. Ball into the penalty area, and oh, it's just missed. Alumi, the Vancouver Whitecap, a half stride off. Here's the foul as Canada survives another very dangerous adventure. Sigor, who was criticized for the misplay on the second Iceland goal, almost gets caught again. Does well to recover here. Gets body position on Tunekti, but looking for a goal late, bringing in a forward. Here was Shawat. Here's the captain, Skiri, who has dropped more, and he was already playing a defensive midfield role now, essentially moving into a center back position here as Shawat will likely move in up top. Ball across here from Mahmoud. Mahmoud, entering the match, does not go far. Hoylett take this back, lifted to Ahmed. Ahmed looks down, puts his head down, drives forward. Ahmed cut off. The referee thinks about it. Watches on as here's Ali Ahmed attacking that back line, and defender, yes, getting body. Ben Slimane. Ben Hamida taken down by Hoylett. Referee decides to play advantage here. Taken back by Tunekti. He's taken down, and there will be no advantage now. It will be a free kick and a yellow card. Here it is on Ben. North Africa. Ball is spun in, back post, headed away. Back into the middle. And the head referee signals full time from Toronto. Canada 0, Tunisia 0. By the end of the day around the World Cup places will be all filled. Canada and Tunisia will